Just started the live. Currently, we have no viewers. I'm on the iPad. You still have no viewers. Okay. Waiting for viewers. Hopefully, the Wi-Fi behave on this iPad. Still have no viewers. Okay. No viewers. Shauna! Still have no viewers. Hello, poop. Okay, once we get like one viewer, I'll begin. I hope the Wi-Fi is going to cooperate. We're almost a minute into this. Question mark. Why are there no viewers? Oh, we have 2 viewers. Hello. Hello. So I'm going to be working on the magnifying transmitter today a little bit. Anyway, there it is. See how it's kind of falling apart. I did that actually because So I went to Home Depot this morning, bought some concrete. I'm actually concreting in posts into the ground right now. This is backed by popular demand. This is a temporary magnifying transmitter. Notice, observe. If you look in the description, I have a link. That's my GoFundMe for a museum house I'm trying to get. At the museum house, I'll build another one of these that's even better than this one. But this is the only space I have to work right now. I'm at my dad's. I live 2 hours away, though. I came to visit and work on this for y'all. So, I've got one post done so far. That concrete is drying. So I'm going to take down all these posts on the outside and basically start fresh with these. That was my mistake the first time. I never concreted the poles in. So here I'm digging a hole for concrete. Anyway, yeah. Why do we have no comments? Where are the comments? Okay, I'm not getting any comments. Interesting. Are y'all with me? Can y'all see everything? Why can somebody comment to test the comments? Because I'm not seeing any comments. Oh, great. Okay. No, this is an iPad. Okay, great. So, do y'all want me to keep y'all right there? I'm literally going to be working on that, so I can't, like, man the camera. I have y'all sitting on a music stand. I'm sweating. It's hot. Is this okay, or do y'all want to be somewhere else? Do you do all the work yourself? Yes, I do. Okay, well, let me go ahead and start concreting this post in again. I'm going to be right over here digging this hole. Our dirt here is like clay, so it's very hard to dig in. That should be deep enough. Now let me go get one of those wood beams. We gotta come and see it though. Hang on. Let's see. Looks good for my. You need all of me tunes. I know, but I only have my phone and iPad with me. What? Broadcasting on the radio. Hang on, I'll be right back. Maybe I should build my own radio station. Again, I've actually done that before. Okay. That's about equal. Yeah. Give or take a little. Okay. So our dirt is literally like clay. See? Like it's literally like clay. Look. This is what I'm having to deal with. And you know I'm in Texas, so it doesn't rain that much. It's very dry. But we have clay, so it's hard. It doesn't drain very well either. I get some good. I'm in Texas right now. That's where this is. Somebody's doing this in long sleeves is next level. I went to Home Depot and my Knights Templar coat for $19.05, a vest, and a ascot or cravat. And these pants, these shoes. I don't even know how I just went like that, but I did. Anyway, so here's our soil basically. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So I pack in some more dirt in here to hold this beam or this piece of wood. And then we'll put concrete. We'll make some concrete. Okay, I'm gonna need a thingy. What do I need? Oh, that's what I need. Okay, just to pack this in. Let's see. Do I like the angle of this? Let's see. That looks good. If I do say so myself. And now I gotta go get some concrete. Be right back. I'm just gonna mix the concrete right here because it's gonna be heavy. I'll just mix it around. So I can just get ready to pour. Okay, I'll be right back. They used to sell 80-pound bags of concrete. These are 60 pounds. I'm putting it, by the way, if I can get it open. Come on, open. You dang it. Well, that opened it. Okay, now we're gonna make. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. Hang on. There. Okay. There's that. There it is. And I do know that the concrete's gonna go up over the surface. That's ideal because it'll give it stability. It'd be nice if I had a shovel, but I can't find the shovel. So here we are. I'm getting a lot of water with this. I'm probably going to go get another bag of concrete because I mix extra water with this. It really doesn't matter, but it'll take longer to set, so I'm going to make it. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see how that does. Why did I put so much water? Oh, it really, I mean, mean, it doesn't matter, except I want it to thick so it sets faster. It's the only thing. But the wetter it is, usually the stronger it will be, actually. I think that's how it works anyway. I forget. Okay, well this is kind of soupy, but we're going to pour it in. Okay. Okay, let's mix that just a little bit more. Okay. That ought to be good for here. Let's move that just a tiny bit. Okay. There's post number 2. We have any comments? Building a time machine. With the right frequency, that's possible. But I'm not focused on that. Okay, let's see. We gotta do that one now. I'm gonna probably move the camera because I'm gonna be over there now. Let's see. Let me check my phone real quick. Okay. Ooh. It is hot. Just a little bit. Anyway, so, but it's starting to get fall. So, anyway, let me put you on. I think this will work okay. Because I'm going to be like right over there. Where that is. Okay. Is this one setting? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that's getting solid. That's nice. Did I really step on that? I stepped on it. Okay. I should have the fast drying concrete, you know, so I could work with it faster. Okay. Let's get the way now. Can we make that round? Let's see. I think this will work. Let's see. I'm going to take one of our wires and see if it's going to curve around like it's supposed to. Let's see. So let's just say this is there. Let's get a different wire. Okay, actually, let's get this wire. Okay. So we'll just twist this around here, just for reference, so I can see if it's going to be round like I want it to. That should work nicely. Yep, okay. And that one's going to go from here. There, that should work fine. Let's just pull closer though. Okay. somebody is commenting. Let's see what they're saying. Good luck. I can't read that because it won't let me. Come on! Really? Ow! I did not tap into the ionosphere. I'll tell y'all how it works. So, you see, people are like, free electricity. No, obviously not, because there's a transformer supplying the power. What it does is it magnifies man-made lightning, basically. So what I'm doing is I am taking a harmonic frequency, or harmony as in music, of the Earth's fundamental electrical frequency. I have an oscilloscope too, and I got it on Amazon. I think it's a Signalex or something like that. Anyway, so what I did, I took a harmonic of the Earth's natural electrical resonant frequency, same frequency that lightning occurs at usually, but a harmony of that. So I take that and I send it into the Earth. The effect already idles with this thing right there. When you fire that switch up, it starts pumping power in and building it up, magnifying that effect that's already idling. And then when you have receiver coils wound up in tune with this, it basically creates a direct pathway for this between the Earth. The Earth is the wire, so between this thing and wherever the receiver coil is, it creates a pathway through the Earth. So, and it alternates back and forth. Alternating current, AC, it means it vibrates back and forth in the wire. There is no need for a path there and then back. It can use the same wire for both purposes. So it'll go back and forth. And everything is vibration. Energy, frequency, vibration is the key to the universe. Because everything is quite literally vibrating, because we hear in vibration, we see in vibration, we taste in vibration, we smell in vibration. So all we can perceive is vibration, so everything vibrates. Everything has a frequency. Just like an opera singer singing and shattering a glass, everything can be like that glass at the right frequency. So anyway, basically I'm treating the Earth as that glass, but I'm not shattering it, I'm sending electricity through it. And basically, it'll oscillate back and forth. Anyway, have you been asked? No, I have not had any outside funding for this thing. Wi-Fi is being terrible. I'm gonna go in the house. Anyway, because I think my iPad's getting too hot. But yeah, anyway, that's basically how it works. No, the government did not shut the stream down. Starting rumors. Anyway, but yeah, so that's basically how it works. I'm gonna end the live here because I've got to really concentrate on this. Yes, y'all can tune into it. The frequency of it is 168,000 hertz or 168 kilocycles, KC, or kilohertz. Have docs on the receipt. Okay, so if you click my link tree, Darkenstein link tree, there is a video on how to wind your receiver coil, but I'll tell you how to wind it here on live. So basically, since I'm transmitting at 160,000 hertz, that's vibrations per second, think of it this way. So you have the surface of water. It's still and calm. When you're tapping it, that's your frequency. The taps are the frequency, and the waves that propagate out from the spot you're tapping is called wavelength. So frequency and wavelength, that's where you have frequency and wavelength. Now, wavelength and frequency are related. Wavelength can be converted into frequency, frequency can be converted into wavelength. So, I have an oscilloscope, and I have a signal generator as well. But anyway, so 160,000 hertz. A fourth of the wavelength of that, so you have your crests and your valleys and your wave, you know, so a fourth of the way up the side of that wave, the sine wave we're talking about, that's a fourth of the wavelength. Anyway, a fourth of the wavelength of 168,000 hertz is 1,464.857 feet. No, peak to peak is not, no, I was talking about a fourth of the wavelength, not peak to peak. Anyway, I'm talking about just a fourth of that. A fourth of the wavelength is 1,464.287 feet. Anyway, So this has nothing to do with well, it kind of has to do with the atmosphere in that the return is the ball on the top of the magnifying transmitter, but I'm not using the air. Air is very inefficient. Radio already does that. I'm using wired radio and the earth is now the wire. So I'm sending it through the earth. That means that I don't have to do the inverse square law or whatever that is, because I'm not radiating electricity. I'm sending it through a wire, the earth. The earth behaves as a perfectly polished conductor at the right frequency. I have explaining this, yes. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing. And I don't have to worry about losses because the electricity is already there for one. For instance, we ground our neutrals on our houses to the earth because the earth conducts. Anyway, but I'm not using the earth neutral. I'm using it as a transfer method. Generating tuned man-made lightning, sending it through the earth to receiver coils. This is where I generate the lightning that's tuned and send it. Where it's received depends on who builds a receiver coil. The receiver coil should be wound to a fourth of the wavelength as well on the primary coil, and it should be tuned to just ring out at 168,000 hertz. So the length of wire, if you say you wind a receiver coil on a 8-inch concrete tube, one of those cardboard tubes is 8 diameter, so that would have a circumference of about 26 inches. So you need about 704 turns on there of number 26 magnet wire. Magnet wire is enameled copper wire, but it needs to be 26 gauge magnet wire because the spacing when you wind it adds up just right to get it to ring out at 106,000 hertz as well. But anyway, so that's if you use a coil form of that diameter. If you use a different diameter, you have to use different gauge wires and space them differently. But I have done the math on an 8-inch concrete form tube that's cardboard. Anyway, so if you use that 26 gauge magnet wire, 1,464.57 feet of it on that form, and then you can space the top turns to basically vary your tuning a little bit, get it to resonate at 168,000 hertz. On the magnifying transmitter out there, the wires y'all saw laying on the ground is the secondary. The secondary is also that same length, 1,464.2857 on the magnifying transmitter. That is, the top of it is fed into the extra coil at the center, and that's supposed to ring out at 168,000 hertz. Now your primary, basically, that wraps around the bottom. Somebody is mistaking ADHD and intelligence. Wow, sorry for you. Anyway, but your primary coil around the bottom, that has no connection to your secondary. But anyway, your secondary is basically inductively coupled to your primary. The primary is an inductive load. Basically, the main principle of radio to get in that circuit is you have to have capacitance and inductance. That's the principle of radio to build a resonant circuit. So with those two terms of the thick wire as your primary, you can connect them to a capacitor and get a resonant circuit. And that would be directly proportional to the main part of the magnifying transmitter, so you can get what frequency you want to input there and then build it like push on a swing, but build it and build it so it'll reflect from the opposite pole of the earth, come back and get a boost again and keep going back and forth. That's how you can transmit it through the earth. And somebody asked how many volts and amps, how many as I put in you can get out, because the effect is already idling, so it doesn't damper it. It just adds to what's already there. Hence why on my TikTok, y'all saw me connect a wire to the gutter in the ground and light an LED with it without sending anything. It was already there. That's the effect I'm magnifying upon, so I can get out what I put in. So say I put in 7,200 volts, you can get that out. Okay. And when I sent electricity to Chicago, 918.6 miles away, lit some light bulbs there in Chicago, Illinois from Carrollton, Texas. Basically, I only drew about 10 amps, all in all. Well, less than 10. But anyway, and I knew that because I have a General Electric ampere gauge. Yeah, it's basically a push-pull circuit, kind of. because alternating current alternates. Everything is electricity, like literally everything. Everything is energy, electricity. So you can affect the electricity in things, if that makes sense. So we're seeing vibrations. Vibrations are moving, correct? Vibration is electricity because, like, how are we supposed to see anything if it's not vibrating, if it doesn't have energy in it? See what I'm saying? Like the protons, neutrons, electrons. That's electricity. You can directly affect that with frequency and make it start moving how you want it. And that's basically what I'm doing with the magnifier and the receiver. I'm affecting the electricity inside of each thing and creating a pathway there and back. And it only needs one wire as to send there and return it. The reason there is a ball on the top of the magnifying transmitter, that's like a pool where it can flow back into, and then it can go back again to the receiver coil, then kind of come back to the ball, and then back to so it flows like this in the wire, if that makes sense. Most people misunderstand alternating current. It does not need 2 wires. It can use 1. Anyway, so I guess I'm going to end the live here. If y'all have any questions, now is the time to ask. I'm building a magnetic rectifier from Tesla. I hadn't ever heard. Can you say hi, Samantha, to my... Hello, Samantha. A magnetic... You mean the kind that spins around with the little coherers? Yeah, I've heard of it. Anyway, well, I am going to get back to work. Building... editing the magnifying transmitter. It's been a while. But yeah, I'm still trying to get a space of my own. That's why I linked the GoFundMe in the bio or the description of this video. I'm trying to get a house, a museum house / bed and breakfast, so that y'all can come see, and I can actually build one of these there so y'all can see it in person. And the bed and breakfast / museum would also fund that as well as pay for itself. Anyway, and visit with me on top of that. But just consider clicking the link and checking it out in the description. That's my GoFundMe. And y'all can read about it there. Anyway, so that's that. Well, I am going to end the live. Thank y'all for watching. I am reusing materials. I don't have any money to spare. I only have $160, well, now less than $160 in my bank account. So, really, but oh, y'all want to see China? We're at China! Here she comes. China. That dog. That dog. Look at my concrete hands. That dog's my kitties. Kitties, kitties. Swatters. My body. Okay, well, I am going to end the live and go continue working on the magnifying transmitter. I will probably upload a YouTube video on the magnifying transmitter. Why do I have animals? Am I calling Mars? Not yet. I didn't finish the magnifying transmitter. I can't call Mars yet. Anyway, but I will probably upload a YouTube video on the what I'm doing right now. I leave to go back home Thursday. I live 2 hours away. But anyway, yeah, and keep an eye out on my TikTok as well. I post on TikTok every day. My TikTok is Dr. Parkinstein2. It's Parkinstein, Parkinstein 2. Anyway, that's my TikTok. I post every day on there. If I don't post in a day, something is terribly wrong. Well, I will leave y'all now. Bye. And I'm saying stay safe in the storm. I live in Carrollton, Texas, which is kind of near Dallas. I think it's coming this far. Is it supposed to come this far? What is my hair doing? Anyway, well, I will leave y'all now. Bye. How do I end it? I think I do it this way. Let's see.